Oh look, I think North Melbourne are a quality side. I think they beat us inside, which is probably what we take out of the game. We, as a midfield group, were pretty disappointed. I think the numbers show that in the end, and yeah, they just beat us inside, and too many probably errors as well in the end that probably let us down.
Trav, the fitness, the final quarter stuff was almost becoming stuff of legend. Did the bubble burst a little bit yesterday?
Oh, look, I don't think it's anything to worry about. They're a great running side as well, and I think it was a massive contest. I think if you watched the game, it was pretty free flowing and high intensity all game, and in the end they just got us. And I don't think our running ability is going to change anything from one game.
How frustrating is it to have the game right there, to be one and not quite get over the line? Those close games can be pretty important at the end of the year.
Yeah, it certainly is frustrating. I mean, we were right in the game. I think we're up by 10 points or something with 8 minutes to go, and just let it slip in the end. But look, North are a quality side. We'll learn from that, and we need to move on to Brisbane this week, and we've got another chance at getting that back.
A lot of sore boys after the game.
Yeah, it was a pretty tough contest, and obviously at Eddie had as well. You pull up a little bit sore, but yeah, and a short turnaround this week, so we're to make sure our recovery's spot on, and it starts today, and we'll review the game today, and then start a recovery and preparation for Brisbane.
You saw Chad still on crutches, Trav. He looks like a long shot at this stage.
Oh, look, I think he gets scans today, so we're just waiting to see back on that. But we're hopefully will come up. Obviously, he's a big loss to the side if he doesn't play. But I think the crutches was precautionary at this stage, and we're waiting to see what the scans say.
Do you think those injuries may have had an impact on the result at all?
Look, it makes it a lot tougher. Obviously with Angus going down, he was in pretty good form for the day, and it makes it tough. But I think they had a couple of little injuries as well, so I don't think it changes too much. In the end, we just there was too many areas that we got beaten in, and that's what really cost us in the end.
Were you just a bit off there? There was chest marks getting dropped, and your ball use wasn't quite as sharp. Was there any reason for that?
Oh, look, I don't think there was a certain thing that caused it. I think both sides were a bit sloppy, and for whatever reason that was, but in the end they were probably just that little bit cleaner than us, and that's where they got us in the end. But we'll review that, we'll work on that, and then take that into Brisbane again. But I don't think there was any sort of specific thing that was wrong.
Was it harder to get up for that game after the big build-up the week before?
No, I think our preparation was spot on. Our whole week of training was fantastic. We spoke about how big the build up was for the showdown, and then building up again for the Kangaroos game. And I think it showed. The start of the game was fantastic. I think our first 10 or 15 minutes was spot on, and that was due to the preparation during the week, and that was that was great. So I don't think the build up was any different.
Is the short turnaround a genuine concern, considering you finished playing 7 and back on Saturday?
No, I don't think it's a concern at all. I think Burjo and the rest of our medical staff are quality people and know exactly what they're doing. And it'll just be a massive focus on recovery this week, and won't be too much running around on the track, but we'll be right to go on Saturday, Arvo.
I feel like that is to come up against a side like the Lions, who obviously had their first Q Clash loss. They'll be pretty fired up to hit back.
Yeah, they certainly will, and we're expecting a pretty tough challenge, and they'll come down here with plenty of aggression and want to play for their club and play for each other, and we're expecting another big game, and we'll be up for it again. And as I said, the preparation starts now, and we'll be doing that all we can to get ready for the game, and looking for a big challenge again.
Do you guys Bolek's coming up against his other side. Do you guys address that with him this week, or just let him go about his normal?
Yeah, look, we'll speak about it. I mean, we've had Angus come over from Essendon as well, so he's probably one that could probably talk to him about it. I mean, it's obviously going to play on his mind. People are going to talk to him about it and little things like that. So we know it's there. And they'll probably come at him and talk to him and target him a little bit, and that's part of footy. And we just need to support him as much as we can, and we'll just go out and play footy, and that's all we need to do. But we'll talk about it a little bit, and if he's ready to go and doesn't want to talk about it, then that's fine. We'll just go out and play footy.
What's Ken's message been?
Look, it's pretty much we'll just move on from that game. There's a couple little things we need to work on. Obviously the stoppage stuff, and that's pretty much basically about it. We'll move on from it. Short turnaround. Let's get on with it. Review it, and let's go play footy again. And we'll turn up again. and we'll show a big showing against Brisbane.
Gus will probably obviously be out this week. Any candidates that sort of come to mind?
Oh look, I think the big standout from the weekend was probably Youngie. He had a fantastic game for the Maggies, and so he's probably one that'll put his hand up for selection. There's a few others with Cam O'Shea and Hitchy and these sort of guys as well who have been in pretty good form. So the best thing about that is as our guys have been in great form in the SNFL, and it puts pressure on spots. And fortunately for those guys, one of them will get a chance this weekend, and hopefully they can stand up.
And what about Jay Schulz? Is he in any doubt, or he was fine after the game?
Yeah, I think he was fine. I think he hurt his foot. Is that what it was in the kicking? But yeah, no, look, he was fine. He'll ice it up and he'll be ready to go. It's got to be a broken leg or something to keep Schultz out, so he'll be right to go.